Yeah, baby. It's the daily, you think it ain't winning. Oh, yeah. You think it won't win it. What?
We are reconnecting you now.
Let's go, y'all. We're going to talk about some happiness tonight. Love and happiness. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. I hope y'all feeling good on this hump day Wednesday, and I'm ready to do this thing my friend's way, and everything is going to be all right. We do this thing, keep a game tight, make sure it's all right. So tonight, on the Daily Go Getimism show, we're talking about what happiness looks like from the outside. What happiness looks like from the outside. What y'all know about that? Listen, man, you know, from our point of view, we can look at our situation and we can look at anybody else's situation and determine whether they should be happy with their station or not. And a lot of times we do it from what we would need or want in order to be happy. Like when we are broke and we can't pay our bills and we're struggling out there and we're having all of these financial problems, we think and we feel that all I need is a couple of dollars and get crazy. And we'll look at other people who don't have those types of financial problems and we think, yeah, they are happy. They got it going on. I wish I could be like them. Yeah. And it's on. It's word. But we don't know what they need in order to be happy. And a lot of times we don't even associate ourselves with what they might need in order to be happy. We don't ask them. We don't care. And we don't say nothing. Word. So we're going to get into this whole thing. Tonight on the Daily Go Get It Business show, we're going to talk about what happiness looks like from the outside. And at the same time, we're going to talk about what happiness looks like from the inside. But the only way that we can talk about what happiness looks like from the inside is from our personal perspective. What we need in order to feel happiness from the inside, where it really goes down, or where the truth lies. We gonna get into this thing. We gonna cut pies. It ain't the money. It ain't always the love. You got to have something that is really above the understanding of the person that is looking at you, because they're just trying to bear witness and do what they think is best for the situation. But it's everything is going to be all right. This ain't no vacation. This work. So that's how it's going down on the Daily Go Get It Business show tonight, y'all. Let's get into this whole thing. What happiness looks like from the outside. You have probably said, if I had that, I would be happy. And since such and such has that, then I know that they got it going on. We look at people who are enjoying some kinds of success. Even people who come around us, when you haven't seen somebody in a while and they come through and they getting they shine on it, they might be coming through with a new ride. They got on new fresh clothes, maybe a little jewelry, flashing a little cash, and you can see they feeling themselves, right? Yeah, they're feeling themselves. But have you ever asked yourself, are they happy? I say you're showing off, but a lot of times people show off in order to throw you off the scent of what's really going on. For example, how many of y'all know people who show off everything that they got, or something or all of the things that somebody bought for them? Like my husband bought me this, my husband bought me that. And you know damn well her husband will buy her anything that she wants, but she don't love her husband. Her husband don't make her happy. Sometimes it's the tale of two stories of the husband. Sometimes the husband is a very kind, generous, giving type of person, and sometimes he's a type that don't want to be bothered with her at all. He wants to out there doing whatever it is that he does, but he makes sure that the check stays blank, and that the bank account is always open, so she can go ahead and shop till she drops. But what she can't get is time, attention, money, love, affection. She can't get none of that because he's not available for all of that. But he gonna make sure that he pays for whatever she needs. So she going out there, yeah, y'all, I got it like this, I got it like that. But she ain't happy. That's the type of person that cries every night, hoping that things will get better. Yeah, I got all this money, and people think that I have it going on because of the things that I have. Yeah, I got a nice big house out in the burbs, almost mansion, like in-ground pool, all the trappings of success. But when I go to somebody's wedding, when I go to somebody's graduation, when I go to somebody's anniversary, when I go to somebody's get together, guess what? I got to go by myself. I got to tell them, yeah, my husband is out there making that money so I can have these things. Yeah, because she knows that people will respect that. They'll understand that. They'll even envy that. So other people, people who don't understand this kind of truth, they co-sign that, and they be like, oh yeah, shoot, she happy, she got it going on. All she care about is money, and she getting the money. They never asked her if she cared about anything else besides the money. And because she's putting on a show anyway, she ain't tell nobody. Yeah, well, all of this money is one thing and everything, but sometimes I really just want somebody to hug me, hold me, and tell me that it's going to be all right. And that's what I can't get. That's what would really make me happy. If I had somebody in my corner that believed in me, or that I could trust, or that I could talk to, or that I could really express myself to. That's what would really make me happy. But I don't have all of that, so I'm going to go ahead and go shopping. I'm going to do all of this retail therapy because I'm supposed to be happy. And on the outside, yeah, I look happy. And everything is going to be okay. I'm happy. Yeah, I got all this. Yeah, I'm happy. So, from our point of view, I know if I had that kind of money, I would be happy. So, such and such should be happy because they got it. Because they got it. Do y'all understand what I'm talking about? Do y'all know what I'm saying? Actual facts, baby. Actual facts. Okay. So, yeah, that's what we're talking about tonight. What happiness looks like from the outside. What happiness looks like from the outside. Y'all know we could talk about this for hours, maybe days, maybe a full week, about what happiness looks like from the outside. One thing that people with money do is they paint a happy looking picture. It's easy for them to do, ain't it? How come so many millionaires be committing suicide and stuff like that? Is it because they lost their money? There are other things. There are other things that we may be deficient in, and when we see somebody else that has it, we figure, yeah, they should be straight. They should be good. Let's do a health check right now. How many of y'all out there feeling good right now? How many of y'all out there are symptom free? No sniffles? I can't say that. No congestion? I can't say that. No sore throat? No respiratory issues, no cold symptoms, no underlying or pre-existing diseases or health problems. Nothing, no pain, no back pain, no ankle pain, no hip, shoulder, nothing. Nothing is going, no pains in the groin. Twat not itching, penis not, dripping, nothing. 100% totally healthy. No need to go see a doctor. Matter of fact, just came back from doctor, got a clean bill of health. No high blood pressure, no cholesterol, no diabetes. How many of y'all can say that y'all are in perfect health? Some of y'all are able to say it. Weight is in a good place. Can still do a cartwheel, 10 to 20 push-ups, can bend your legs, people discount bending your legs, being able to do a squat, do a full squat. You know, some people can't do that. Some people go down and fall down. My point is, when you're in good health, you're supposed to be happy. Because when you're in good health, you can make something happen. You can make magic happen. You can pound the pavement, go out there and make some money. And then you'll really be happy, because then you'll be healthy and wealthy. So, one thing is for sure. I bet if all of us had a field trip to the local hospital, any hospital, I'll bet you that from room to room, those patients would look at us like we are happy. Why? Because we are not in that hospital bed. We are not suffering from diseases. We are not in a dire health situation. We should be happy. It's easy. Hey, listen, when you're sick, when you're really sick, beyond what over-the-counter medications can help with. Happy is one thing that you're not. It's hard to be unhealthy and happy at the same time. That's hard. So we gonna let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this your daily, the daily go get a show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the. Well, then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Daily Go Get It Missing Show, all up in your area. I'm feeling like a real man should, and I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should also. This is the DG Show, and we're talking about what happiness looks like from the outside. What's good? Let me holler at my people's. Carol Chamberlain, me friend, me favorita. Always really, really great to see you. And Stacy White, thanks for coming through tonight. Yo, everything is gonna be all right. And T carry right morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my people going right and directly into your site. And Queen Monica Davis, Matu, Mayini. Yeah, thanks for coming through. And Shirley, the world's most precious, the greatest pearl in the world. I see you, girl. And and that's it. Thanks for coming through, y'all. Appreciate you mucho. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the daily Go Get It show. So, what happiness looks like from the outside. Yeah, that health and wealth thing. Health and wealth. We believe in that if you have good health and you have some wealth, then you should be happy, because that's what blessings are. We say that the good Lord, we say that the good Lord has blessed us when we are able to stand on our own 2 feet, when we are able to enjoy the sunrise and contemplate, reminisce upon the day that has gone before us. When the sun goes down, it's time for us to lay down at night. And when your dreams are not nightmares, and when you're able to get that credit card bill, those utility bills, that car note, and that mortgage or rent, you're able to pay those things and still have enough money to go get yourself a nice little sweater, jacket, pair of jeans, go out to dinner. That means that you're blessed. Well, here's a little wake-up call for all y'all. We're all blessed. We're blessed in different ways. Because, see, the Lord has a plan for you that you're not part of. See, when the Lord has the meeting with the angels, you're not angelic enough in your physical state to be able to be part of those meetings. But believe me, they're planning around you. And the plan will come into fruition when it's time to. So you just stand by and watch for the evidence. But in the meantime, you're going to have some trials and tribulations. See, the good Lord told you that he won't give you nothing that you can't handle. What he didn't tell you is that it's going to make you uncomfortable and actually unhappy at certain times. But rejoice. Rejoice in the fact that it's going to be all right. Because it is going to be all right. It is going to be all right. Think it won't, Cal Chamberlain, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate me some you. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you for that super chat, that super sticker. Thank you for that super sticker. I appreciate it. Uh-oh. Rich Indian playboy. he got took out. Whatever happened to the summertime cookout? Seems like every day somebody getting took out. But yeah, man, what happiness looks like from the outside, and what happiness can look like from the outside, man, is actually something to behold, because we only have what we have personally to be able to judge by, as far as what we think somebody else should be happy with. How many of us have been given something by somebody else? We've been given something from somebody else, and they said, shoot, you better be happy with it. You need to be happy with it. And you looking like, I don't want to be ungrateful, and I don't want to appear ungrateful, and I don't even want to be ungrateful. But this is not what I asked for. I understand that it's a nice thing to have, but this doesn't really have any use for me. I get that it's valuable. I get that it costs a lot. And I get that you had to go out of your way in order to give it to me. But what I don't think that you may understand is the fact that I don't want that. That's not what I needed. That's not what I wanted. And it's not what I asked for. So, when you tell me that I better be happy, or I need to be happy, that just kind of shows me that you don't have any respect for what I'm trying to do, how I'm trying to move, and what will actually do me some good. But I ain't mad at you. No. I ain't mad at you at all. But I'm going to have to find a way to get the things that I actually need. With all due respect. Thanks for the gift. But that does not make me happy. It may make me fortified, but it didn't make me happy. Maybe you have given something to somebody that you held in high esteem, high value, and they kind of turned their nose up at it. Like, you might have been mad. You might have been real mad. But once you got over yourself, you may have realized, like, you know what? that gift that I gave to somebody. Like, okay, for example, y'all, you know how some people like flashy stuff. I would put myself in that vein. I like shiny things. I like, I like I like to get my shine on a little bit. You know what I mean? I may not be as extreme as some people, and I'm definitely not willing to spend as much as some people are, but I like nice, what I consider to be nice stuff. And it's always that, it's usually, I should say, that fly shit. In my view. Some people don't like that. You know what I mean? Some people don't like that kind of stuff. I like big chains. I like big jewels. I do. Even my listen, man. Yeah, I see what I got. Y'all see I'm able to switch things up. I I do it big. I do. I like big stuff. I'm one of those bigger is better type dudes. Everybody ain't like me. So you might like the little chain, the little choker chain. The one, the chain that you got to get all the way up on and be like, oh, okay, I see you working with something. That ain't me. So you know what happens when you give somebody who likes conservative things something that's big and gaudy and flashy and shiny? They're like, I don't want that. And you're like, what you talking about? What you mean you don't want that? Who are you to turn your nose up at my gift? And they like, I mean, I appreciate it, but you you got a gift receipt? You didn't look at the person when you bought that gift. You bought a gift that you would like for yourself. You bought a gift for them in your own image. Jesus, I'm sorry, God, you gave them a gift. You gave them a gift for them in your own image. That's what happiness looks like from the outside. You wanted the gift for yourself, so you bought it for them. Hey, just keeping it a buck, man. You wanted the gift that you gave them for you, but you gave it to them. And they don't want no part of it, and you hating. Well, what a tangled web we weave when at first we give them something that you couldn't believe. Nigga, please. All right, man. Let me see what some of y'all talking about. What this happiness looking like from the outside. Stacey White says, wait, Carrie Wright says, I can't say that I can't say that I am with symptoms. Sniffles. Stacy says, I just came home from the doctor. Blood pressure is good. That's what's up. Carrie Wright says, I am in good mental health. Everyone can't say that. Man, listen. I used to say I was in good mental and emotional health, but I don't think I'm capable of that. I'm crazy. I know too much to be normal. I'll never be in good mental health. Ever. Ever again. Ever. Okay. Carol says, Taki, you got that right. My mental health is on point too. I don't know who you think you talking to. No, it ain't. TK said, praise him. Carol said, amen, my brother. But it's not for me. Yeah, Carol says, if you really know a person, you know their likes and their dislikes. I'm just saying. True. But some people don't care. And that's what we're talking about, what happiness looks like from the outside. Because a lot of people don't care about what you really want. They care about what they want for you. You should be happy. You know, some people who haven't been able to find love, we always say, listen, man, if you got love in your life, if your friends and your family, are down for you and they support you and they love you, you should be happy because you are blessed. You might be blessed. That don't mean you happy. Who know what I'm talking about? Anybody out here blessed as hell? Yeah, you can be blessed as hell and you still ain't happy. You like, man, God, I don't know what God is doing. I don't know what God doing. He act like he don't know me. He giving me all this other stuff, and I need this. How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? How many of y'all know that you are blessed, but you ain't been happy though? You know that you make good money. Your career is on point. You know that you hold on. Hold on. I'm almost getting off track. I ain't gonna do that. How many of y'all have had love in your lives and still wasn't happy? Because it can happen. Your kids may love you to death. Your spouse, your man, your woman might love you to death, cherish you, hold you, and you still suffering from depression. You know what love can't conquer? Because they say love conquers all. You know what love can't conquer? A chemical imbalance. Love can't conquer a chemical imbalance, baby. Ain't that deep? That's deep right there. I need to write that down. I'm gonna write it down too, because I know some of y'all gonna try to bite my shit. You know what I mean? Love can't conquer chemical imbalance. You know what I'm saying? Yes, say. Yeah, I mean, love can't conquer chemical imbalance, baby. And it can't. It can't. So here you are with the love of your family, your friends. Everybody love you. Mm-hmm. Yep. But you still suffer. You still suffer from that chemical imbalance. So here you are, loved by all, respected loved by many, respected by all, but you suffer from depression. Mm-hmm. 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 So it's it's a tough situation when somebody from the outside who hasn't been able to find love, who hasn't been with anybody, who hasn't had a spiritual or even a physical connection with anybody, has never been able to find anybody that really truly cared for them, supported them, was down for them, you know, protected them, was really in their corner. They looking at you like you got everything. All we need is love. Doom, 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 doom. All we need is love. Doom, 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 doom. All we need is love. Love. Love is all we need. And I would agree that love is a key component of happiness, contentment, satisfaction. I would take love over money. I would take love over not over health. You know what I mean? I figure if I got my health, I can find somebody love. Find somebody love. Find somebody to love. But yeah, it's easy for you to be deficient in something and then decide that because you don't have something which is weighing on your inability to be happy, that you think that somebody else is happy because they do have it. It makes sense mathematically. It makes good mathematical sense. But life doesn't do math the same way as math does math. People think that good looking people are happier. Tell me I'm lying. Yo, he could have any girl he wants. She could have any man she wants. She's fine. She's so beautiful. She's so pretty. She got it going on. Because you might think that you have average or low good looks, or maybe you think that you're ugly. You figure all they need to be happy is to be good looking, because good looking people get discounts, and good looking people get things for free, and good looking people always get in first, and good looking people always get acknowledged, and good looking people always in the front of the line, always get whoever they find, always find, and I'm never that. I'm always in the back. And I gotta grind. But people really believe that. Ugly people think that pretty people are happy, or at least they should be. You've heard people say it. If I had I've heard women compliment other women on certain body parts that they had. If I had a butt like that, I would. When I used to work out heavy, when I was muscular without the gut, you know what I'm saying? When I was really, really into this thing, people, men used to say to me, man, if I worked out like you and I had a body like you, I would never wear a shirt. They was just, and they were serious. Like they would just walk around all day shirtless and blah, blah, blah. Here I am. I'm thinking, well, actually, I look a lot better with a shirt on, even if it's a tank top. Like, I'm not all that impressed. Shirtless. I was better than a whole lot of people, but that's from my perspective, the same way that they were speaking from their perspective. So what they were basically telling me is that you should be happy with your body. Now, they didn't necessarily say that they weren't happy with theirs, but what they were saying is, shoot, if I had what you had, I would be happy. I would have it. I would flaunt it. I could get it, and I want it. But what they didn't do was go out and exercise more and I'm like, shoot, these muscles not built at the time. Those muscles weren't built into the suit. You know what I'm saying? Carol said, yeah, when somebody when somebody gives somebody a gift that they really wanted themselves, they saying they hoping they say they don't want it. Like, yes, I finally got an excuse to have this. People be doing Christmas shopping. Some people go Christmas shopping and get all of the stuff that they want for themselves. Some people don't even have money left over for no gifts. They see all them sales out there in the department stores, and they go out and be like, all right, I'm going to give people gifts on the next check. I done already spent this check on me. I'm so ashamed of myself, but look at everything I got. This is great. TK Wright says, and everyone else saying, I'd be happy if it were me. Yeah. Carol, I'm talking to you, Omar. Yeah. Carol says, looks don't mean you're happy. It don't. Okay. Carol says, that's like saying light skin is always better than darker skin. So not true. Man. Carol, I knew it had to come up. You know, from the outside looking in, Carol, it's amazing that anybody thinks that black people could possibly be happy if you look at it objectively. Like, we are so maligned in so many areas of our lives. You know, white people used to tell black people that they were happy because they used to see us making the best of the situation that we had. So if they saw us celebrating for any reason, you know, dancing, singing, having fun with each other or whatever, and we were slaves. So they figured, well, look, these people are so destitute and they're so conditioned that the slightest things make them happy, or they're able to draw happiness from any situation, even though they're slaves. Even though they're slaves, they're able to still be happy. And that attitude, that feeling carried for generations and generations. So it added to people not understanding or respecting our plight, or thinking that we didn't have any plight at all. We were just out here, you know, bootlicking and buck dancing and making and just, you know, booty shaking and making it look like we were just happy all the time. Didn't matter that we were poor. It didn't matter that we were uneducated. It didn't matter that we suffered so many injustices. It didn't matter that we didn't have good housing. It didn't matter that we didn't have knowledge of the world around us. It didn't matter that we were so deficient in every area of most people's lives that would make them happy. It didn't matter. We acted happy, so they said that we were happy, and then they believed it. We was mammies and pappies, and we were supposed to be happy with it. Mammy and pappy, and we still just happy. We a bunch of uncles. So, so it's like what happiness looks like from the outside. Carol, when you say that dark-skinned people think that light-skinned people are happy because they think that they should be. They're as close, they're much closer to being white than us darkies are. And that means that they will receive more favor. They don't realize that black is black. Don't matter. Ain't no light-skinned privilege with white people, only black people. I don't understand how we missed that memo. How did we miss that memo? Carol says slave mentality has us thinking we're happy. Well, it has them thinking that they're happy. I'm sorry. It has them thinking that we're happy, and we kind of contributed partly to that, but we took what they gave us. And when you don't know any better, yeah, you might be happy with the station that you're in because you don't know any better. When your world is small, then you make your way the best way you can in that world. Shoot, black people in slavery was sort of like Fraggles and Fraggle Rock. The Fraggles didn't know what it was like out there in the rest of the world. That's why Uncle Traveling Matt went to outer space, which was out there in the world, in the city in Canada. Uncle Traveling Matt went right back to to Gobo. I don't know if y'all. Where do I have any Fraggle Rock fans here? Because only y'all would know what I'm talking about. Uncle Traveling Matt on Fraggle Rock found his way out of the rock of Fraggle Rock, and when he was seeing people and things like that, he was writing back to his nephew Gobo what it was like in outer space. Bottom line is the plantation for slaves was all they knew. Do you know the power that black people would have or would have had if they would have known that there were other black people out there in the world who weren't slaves and that there were other options out there? The revolt would have been on, which is why they made sure that didn't happen. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. GK Wright says, yes, Carol, out there, happy. That is not as bad as it could be. Yeah. So yeah, light skin privilege, money privilege. Shoot. People who live in the projects think that people who live in a house got it going on. Yeah. If you've grown up in the projects all your life, projects is all concrete and steel. All concrete and steel. In your apartment. And it's small. You don't have a lot of space. And you're poor. Or at the very least broke. So it gives you a perspective that's different than you think people in the house had. So you figure, shoot, if I had a house, nice house, porch, front yard, backyard, my own room, I would be happy. So people who live in a house, front yard, backyard, porch, basement, their own room, they're happy. Ain't gotta share no room with nobody. Ain't on no bunk bed with nobody. Happy. Hmm? What happiness looks like from the outside. We're giving examples of what happiness looks like from the outside. Whatever I don't have is what other happy people have because whatever I don't have is what other happy people do have. And if I can get what they have, then I'll be happy too. That's why some people steal. They're trying to steal that happiness. Sounds ridiculous, don't it? But this is what happens when you don't know. When you aren't taught, you aren't shown things. A better world. I would be happy if I guess we should take some time to talk about what happiness looks like from the inside. And that ain't hard. What happiness looks like from the inside is you getting the things that you want, the things that you have thought, the things that you have fathomed, conjured up, dreamt about. You know, that's what happiness looks like from the inside. Being able to express the things that you want to make you happy without fear of rebuttal or of refusal or of ridicule or humiliation. Ain't nothing worse than telling somebody what you want and them looking at you like, what? I'm ready to call the people on you. That's what makes you that's what you want? Oh no. No. So so yeah, happiness from the inside is those are the things that you really want. Those are the things that you might not express because you think it's out of reach. You think it's out of bounds. You think it's out of the realm of possibility or understanding. So you keep your mouth shut about it, like, yeah, well, eep op ork eep op ork eep op ork That means I love you. Happiness from what happiness looks like from the inside is being able to respect the process of the way things play out. Happiness from the inside is being able to dream something and see it come into fruition, one piece at a time. Like, wow, this is really going to happen. This is really going to happen. Happiness from the inside is education. And education is anything that you learn. So when you are learning about yourself and learning about your options and your possibilities, yes, it's easier to be happy. Happiness from the inside is being comfortable and feeling safe and protected. Like nobody's going to mess with me here. Nobody's going to rattle my cage. Nobody's going to jump out. I don't have to worry about the boogeyman. There are no mice here. It's not even it never gets too dark for me to see here. There's no boogeyman. But there is the rubber band man. It's a great song by the Spinners, the Rubber Band Man. When the rubber band man starts to jam. Starts to jam. So, yeah, man. No, it says, can we say mixed-ish? Yeah. I will say that all good people deserve to be happy. And I'm going to reserve that to just good people because I'm way past the point of thinking, believing, or saying that everybody deserves to be happy. I don't think so. And if everybody deserves to be happy, they better not give me the power to start dealing out the cards of happiness. Because some people going to get dealt from under the deck, and some people ain't going to get them cards. Some people ain't going to get no face cards. Like, no, you don't deserve to be happy. They say that there's a lid for every pot. I say they ain't. There's not a lid for every pot. There's a handle for every pot, but not no lid. There's some pots that can't have no lid, but they got handles. Every pot has a handle. So you can take that pot and move it out of the way. But no lid. I'm sick of niggas. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. So that's pretty much what we talking about, y'all. I wanted to get this off tonight. Talk about what happiness looks like from the outside. And I think it's pretty obvious what happiness looks like from the outside. We have to start defining and confirming what happiness looks like from the inside. And we need to start going with that. We need to start going with what happiness looks like from the inside. Carol says, and some can't have handles either when they're broken off. Yo, you know, listen, handling a pot that only has, one handle and yo, come on, yo, Carol, you know, listen, you done been in some kitchens. I can see right now you've been in some kitchens. I mean, that one handle pot, yo, you better have yourself a good oven glove, oven mitten, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because the pot be hot, baby. You know what I mean? Spilling a whole pot of greens, that's not what you want to do. Or soup, stew, whatever. Forget about the meal being messed up. You know how hard it is to clean up a whole pot of beans? She spilled the whole pot of black eyed peas. She did what? Man, she done messed up New Year's. Say what? Yeah. See you in 2024. You know what I'm saying? You can't have the pot, baby. You can't have the pot. All right, man, we go through these birthday shout-outs. We have some birthday shout-outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious. October 12th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because it's S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box, Josette Catlett, turning 50 years old today. Milestone, and also Sheree Wright, turning 46 years old today, and Cold Heart, turning 36 years old today, and Aluma Paraculeta, turning 27 years old today, and Crystal Meekins, turning 47 years old today, and go-getter Yolanda Bayless, turning 46 years old today, and Rochelle Rankins, turning 46 years old today also, and Tasha Williams, happy birthday to you. And go get our girl, Lundy, Juanita Lundy, happy birthday to you. And last but not least, my cousin, Dina Divine. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious. October 12th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing. Y'all represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, listen. What happiness looks like from the outside is anything that you don't have on the inside. What happiness looks like on the inside is everything that you can project on the outside. Because what's going on the inside eventually comes out on the outside for all to see. I ain't no perfect man. I'm trying to do the best that I can with what it is I have. I ain't no perfect man. I'm trying to do the best that I can with what it is I have. Blessings come in a lot of different forms. Love comes in a lot of different forms. Financial stability comes in a lot of different forms. You have to find what is a good fit for you. Find what's right for you. Work on the process for you. Follow the guidelines for yourself. Do whatever it is that you need to do in order to find that happiness for yourself, because it's out there for you. It is. And it's not out there in the form of someone else. It'll be there for you. You know, when I never really used to subscribe to the what's for you is for you and what's not for you is not for you. I do now because I get it. I didn't realize how deep of a statement that was, how deep of a cliche that was. Your happiness plan is of your own design. It can't be from somebody else. Other people can bear witness to you and study you, but they can't be you. Only you can. So only you really know when you're happy with something and when you're just like, oh, I'll settle for this, and I'm good. I could do it. But when you know when you're truly happy, when you don't have to try to do it in order to feel it. It's already a done deal. So it ain't gonna come through. It's not necessarily going to come through money or love or sex or things, material things and stuff like that. But you will get it when you figure yourself out. When you get over yourself and figure yourself out, then the gifts will start coming in, overflowing. But remember, that's for you. That's on you. You can help somebody else out, but you can't plan for them. There's a difference between making somebody happy and allowing somebody to be happy with you. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, and love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night for another Daily Go Getimism show, and I want to thank y'all for rocking out with me. I hope y'all enjoyed listening to it as much as I enjoyed broadcasting it. Please make sure that y'all hit that like button. Please make sure that you share the show, and please make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. So we gonna get you on up out of here. Blog Talk, take us away, baby. F these niggas. F them.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
F a man. F a man. Maybe if I take out some of these here windows. Maybe if I take out some of these here windows, things will start to work out. All right. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobas. Yeah, on the other side, my boobas. Yeah, on the other side, my boobas. Peace, y'all.